were still in the zone ki, yes, we have Maharashtra. We have proof at the larger level, state level. We can see these voters have come. But ये नहीं मालूम ये कैसे आए हैं, कहां से आए हैं, सिस्टम कैसा चलता है, कहां से रिगिंग हो रही है. So we put together a team and we told them, listen, we need to know how this is being done. This was the challenge here. This is 7 feet of paper. As you can see, you have to sort through every single one of these. So let's suppose I want to find out if you have voted twice or if your name occurs twice in the voter list. I have to take your picture and then I have to compare it to every single bit of paper and say, भैया ये photo यहाँ है. Let me show you. ऐसी लिस्ट होती है. ऐसी लिस्ट होती है. So then we have to take this individual photo and we have to take it and look in every single sheet कि ये इस व्यक्ति दो बार तो नहीं आई है. That's the process and it's a very tedious process. I had initially thought that we will do multiple seats. But when we faced this, we realized why the Election Commission doesn't give us electronic data. Because they don't want us to look carefully. Right? And this task took us 6 months. So what you're going to see here was 6 months of the work of 30 to 40 people, non-stop, comparing names, comparing addresses, comparing pictures. And we have done the work for one assembly constituency. If you want to do the work for one Lok Sabha, that's in Karnataka, that's 7. Dikhao. That's 7 of those. Right? So you can imagine the task that we are being forced to do. Now analyzing this, if the Election Commission gave us electronic data, 30 seconds. Right? And I repeat, this is why we are being given data like this. So that it is not analyzed. Next. Sorry, just go back. There's another very interesting thing that we discovered, which came as a shock to us, which is that these papers that are given, they themselves do not allow for optical character recognition. So if you scan them, you can't actually get the data out of them. And we were surprised, why? Why is the Election Commission protecting these pieces of paper? ठीक है, आप soft copy नहीं देना चाहते, but इनको क्यों protect कर रहे हो? Right? And EC deliberately provides non-machine readable papers. This was another thing that when we discovered it, we were like, this is strange. Next. And so here is what we did. Our internal polling told us that we were expected to win 16 seats in Karnataka, and we won 9. So we then focused on the 7 unexpected losses, and we chose 1 Lok Sabha, and out of that Lok Sabha, our team said, we can only do 1 Vidhan Sabha. And so we chose 1 Vidhan Sabha, focused on Mahadevapura. And here's the broad maths. Achha, all the data that we have here is 2024 data from the Election Commission. Everything that we have here is their data. They have given it to us. Okay. In this form. 2024, total votes polled, 6.26 lakhs in the Lok Sabha. BJP wins with 658,915 with a margin of 32,707. But then, the interesting thing, we look at Mahadevapura assembly segment. And the BJP The Congress polls 1,15,586 and the BJP polls 2,29,632. Congress wins all the Vidhan Sabhas except this one. And in this one, BJP sweeps and gets a margin of 1,14,046. This seat wins them the election. And the Lok Sabha goes in their favor. Next. Go back. Sorry. Yeah, okay. So we started to look at that number. Just give me the last one. We started to look at this number. This number is very interesting to us. Why is it that this comes out of one seat? It's a huge imbalance. Right? So we started looking at Mahadevapura Assembly, we started looking at the details. And now I'm going to tell you what we found. We found that 1,250,000 votes were stolen. I'm going to tell you how. What is the total number in the assembly? Total number of votes? So out of 6,50,000 total votes in the assembly of Mahadevapura, 1,250,000 votes were stolen. They were stolen in 5 different ways. The first way, duplicate voters. One voter appearing multiple times on the voter list. Fake and invalid addresses. Voters who didn't have addresses or were just fake addresses. Bulk voters in single address. One building, 50 people, 60 people, 1 bedroom house, but we go there, no 50 people living there. No record of those people ever having living there. One family living in that house. Invalid photos, photos which you simply cannot see or no photos existing of theirs on the polling list. And then the most interesting, misuse of Form 6. Form 6 is the form that allows new voters to become voters. So generally Form 6 is anyone who's 18 and above but hasn't voted in the last election. So they should be between 18 and 22, 23 years old. And so now we're going to go into the details and we're going to show you how this was done. Here is duplicate voter. There are 11,965 voters of this type. This is a gentleman called Gurkirat Singh Dang. Here he is. Can you zoom in? Gurkirat Singh Dang appears once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. In 4 different polling booths in the constituency. He is the same name, the same address, the same person, 4 different polling booths.
ലോകത്തെവിടെയായാലും ഏത് സമയത്തും 24 വാർത്തകളും ഓഗ്മെന്റഡ് റിയാലിറ്റി പാക്കേജുകളും എക്സ്പ്ലെയിനറുകളും വിശദമായി കാണാൻ ഞങ്ങളുടെ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാം.